There is one regret I had in my life, and that was not having guidance or not having mentors. But now, if I look back on my 20s, I can definitely tell you that growing up is a riddle with the roadblocks and errors. We make many mistakes in our life and we learn from those mistakes and we try to avoid those mistakes. But I will tell you, you can learn from the mistakes of other people and you can just simply avoid those mistakes in your life. You know what? Most money mistakes where money is involved are avoidable in our life. And when money is involved, it's best to skip costly mistakes if you can. So without any further delay, let's start with this. Hey everyone, welcome to Top 5% Club, and this is Kiran Gaikwad, and today we are learning about the 7 mistakes that I did in my 20s and how you can avoid that in your 20s. Spending too much, and this is the main problem many of us face. Once you join the college or you take a job, you start to see that there is a money in your account, and then what happens is we start to see at other people and their stuff. And we go to buy something to the store and we come out from the store with the things that may not even require. Or you just open that Amazon or Flipkart or Myntra to check something, and because there is an offer, we end up buying another item. We often do not realize this, but these seemingly small expenses add up over time. If you stop spending so carelessly, you could end up saving a lot of money that could go to something that you really care about buying. So to do that, you need to know what you are buying. So when you go to the store or you want to buy something online, make a list of the stuff that you want to buy and stick to it no matter what. You should not be buying the things that are not there in your list. Beyond that, you can also bring the enough cash which you require to pay for those items. Do not bring any cards or any credit card. That way you can end up saving a lot of money or you cannot overspend. Failure to create your own budget. Creating a budget hurts many people. Knowing how much you spend and what you spend it on is important. Guys, one of the biggest mistakes that I did was not checking where I spend my money. And there was no other reason for that. I just avoided doing that because it hurts. It hurts to see that we spend money, a lot of money, on unnecessary things. And yes, I'm sure that you also don't do that because of the same reason. After spending a lot of money on unnecessary things, I learned to create my own budget, and it was still one of the best things that I ever done. So if you are planning to create your own budget, it doesn't have to be technical. Just get the piece of paper and write down 3 columns. In one column, write your income. Think of your salary, your wages, or any financial benefits that you have. In the second column, you write down your expenses. Think of the rent, transport, or any other bill or payments that you make. In the third column, write down your luxury items. Think of the streaming services, food delivery items, Netflix, Amazon's, night out, your parties. And write down the money that you required, the money that you earn, the expenses that you have every month, and the amount of money that you spend on luxury items. If you do this exercise, this will help you to realize that where there is a room for movement and where you could be cutting back. Number 3 is competing with everyone. You probably have no idea that the people that you see with the big houses and the luxurious things, what they went through to get where they are now. It's ridiculous to try to match with their lifestyle when you are so early in your work and your saving plan. By the way, if you have one. We want everything and we want that as early as possible. And that's where I was stuck. But not for a very long time. Trying to match with someone else's lifestyle when you have a different career, when you have a different saving plan is unrealistic. And also comparing yourself and your asset with friends is equally dangerous. Not everyone has the same financial responsibilities, which is your separate journey. Enjoy it. Number 4 is not having an emergency fund. If you have watched my previous video, you will understand this concept about the emergency fund I learned recently. I had no idea about what the emergency fund was, but thanks to Morgan Housel's book, The Psychology of Money, I know that now. So the concept of emergency fund is very simple. You should save some percentage of your earning in one account, and ideally that account should cover 6 to 12 months of your living expenses so that you can ride out any unexpected events that can happen in your life. I even call it a freedom fund because this will give you the freedom to do whatever you want. But remember, it's wise to put that emergency fund in the saving account, not an investment account, so that you can access it immediately. Number 5 is using credit cards without understanding how it works. There is a reason why credit card companies target young people with credit card offers, because they know it's easy. Young people don't care while they spend, and overspending with your credit card is so easy, guys. You can walk into the store fully intended to just get one thing, and before you know it, you have spent 10 times than what you have planned. Don't get into the illusion of credit cards if you don't know how they work. And even if you understand how it works, do not fall for the offers. Number 6 is not talking about the money. I can say a kind of difficult conversation. You should not be afraid to have money talks with your friends and family, and it doesn't have to be awkward. You can also talk about the money in a way that helps everyone. Sometimes their ideas might help you to take care about your money or for the investment plans. It is also helpful to ask them for the help if you are going into the debt. You know what? I have never considered discussing it with my friends and family, but after understanding that I needed help in some areas to manage my money, I really felt after discussion a much needed talk. So guys, don't feel awkward. Have a talk with your friends and family about the money. Number 7 is not investing in yourself. No matter what age you are, you still have a plenty of time to make some investment in yourself, in your career, in your life, in your relationship, and building your life. And that's the cool thing, because the investment that you make now will help you to become more secure in who you will become in the future. So you can know that what you need and want in all areas of your life. You should be thinking of the ways to invest in yourself in your 20s, because the earlier you start, the better it will be. Your 20s are the time of discovery and adventure. When you invest in yourself in your 20s, you are investing in the life upskill. Invest in the mentor, therapist, life coach, learn new skills, find the mentor, find the books, invest in the health, build your network, do whatever you can, and invest some money and your time in building your life. Your 20s are meant to be fun, exciting, relatively carefree time. You are meant to travel, experiment, and even make some mistakes. Mistakes are, after all, the best way to learn. However, big mistakes, when carried out over and over again, can end up haunting you for the rest of your life. Making any of these mistakes can set you back and prevent you from achieving your life goals and your financial goals. Learn from the common mistakes that I made so that you can avoid them in your 20s. And do not forget to let me know which of these mistakes you found most helpful. Thank you guys. Thanks for watching this video. If you haven't already, please click on that subscribe button and subscribe to Top 5% Club. And remember to let me know which of these you found most helpful in the comment below. And thanks for watching. Until next time, my friends, start today for better tomorrow and take action now and be legendary.